Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How is everyone doing today? So, we got an unboxing to do, but unfortunately, the table that I normally do my unboxings at is covered in movies right now. So, it's a little out of commission. So, we are going to attempt to do this on my bed, and I'm hoping it's going to work. So, let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can do, and hopefully it works out just fine, and I can get those other movies cleaned off, and I can be back to that old table that I normally use. So, what we have here is we have the latest release from Synapse Videos, Dario Argento's Phenomena. And I have never seen this movie. I'm a huge Dario Argento fan. I've heard this is very good. I have a couple of other releases by Synapse. I am been very impressed with their stuff so far, especially the other Dario Argento movie, Suspiria, was one of my favorite 4K releases of that year. So I am hoping for something at least somewhat similar to this. So what we're going to do is we're going to unbox this, just see a little bit on what this all contains. And then I'm going to watch the movie, and I will get back to you guys with a review. All right, guys, so let's get going on this. We're going to tear into this a little bit. Ellie, you want to help? Oh, let's get this tag out of here. Ellie, you want to help? You going to help? Yeah, you can help. All right, guys. So, I'm going to take this off here. We got this little J card, which I'll probably leave on, but we'll take off for right now, just for the sake of looking at it. And my gosh, you guys, this artwork behind here is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh, man. I'm excited for this movie. That is super cool. The last two Synapse releases that have come out have just been single releases, so it's very nice that they're doing this Arrow, type special edition. You get a booklet and the movie. It's very nice casing. So let's open this up here. Ooh, it's heavy. So it looks like we get a poster. It's probably the original poster art. Go ahead and get this open. Hopefully we can show this in here. But that is the original poster art. It looks like it was maybe called Creepers at one point. And then on the back, it looks like there is maybe a Japanese release of it. And I honestly think this artwork's a lot cooler. So that is very cool. So we're going to fold that up. So you get a nice little poster. It's a nice little added touch. Let's put this back down here. Sorry, guys. This is really unprofessional. I know. I apologize. And then we get this cool little booklet. Looks like it probably has some interesting stuff about the making of the movie. It's good quality, too. It's nice. It's nice paper. It's not cheap paper that it's on. It's very nice. Got some photos in there. Very cool. Oh, yeah. So this movie, just real quick, so it has Jennifer Connelly and Donald Pleasance. That's all I know of so far. I'm not sure if anybody else is in it. And then we will delve into here, which is probably the original artwork. And then we'll go on the back. I'm not going to delve deep into special features. We'll go there if you want to freeze that. We'll go up here. You can get the top part. Actually, go like that. There we go. You guys can zoom in and pause it if you want to read all the bonus features. I'm not going to go delve into it. I do know you get 3 versions of the film, though. So it looks like we get a... let's see, what does it say here? So basically, you have new 4K restorations of all 3 versions of Phenomena, including the original Italian version at 116 minutes, the international cut at 110 minutes, and the U.S. Creepers cut at 83 minutes. It's 4K 2160p UHD Blu-ray presentation with Dolby Vision HDR10 compatible. Limited edition slipcover packaging designed by artist Wes Bescotter, I think. Reversible sleeve artwork, illustrated collector's book featuring liner notes from Michael J. Colvin, Rachel Nesbitt, and Leonard Jacobs. Apologize if I got any of your names wrong. Fold-out double-sided poster, postcards, inside lobby card, and reproduction art cards. Okay, so those are probably inside the case. Open it up. Oh, demons. Huh. I actually have that too. That looks really good as well. Oh, so here's our cards. I'm not going to open them up. They're all sealed, but I'll show you one there. So you got that one there. Oops. Flip around the back. You got that one there. And kind of just a bunch of them there. I'm not going to take them out right now. So you got two versions. So we have here is our disc 1, 4K. Oh yeah, so Dolby Vision and DTS HD Master Audio. And that's the same on this one. Then you got your disc 2. Oh, and then we got a little artwork in there. This is your reversible artwork. So yeah, guys, it's a cool little set. I'll put all this back here. Yeah, I'm liking that Synapse is doing this. Because like I said, the first two releases I have was just like this Demons. Let's see if I can find the artwork for that Suspiria. Oh, they have the old artwork. They had a really cool slipcover artwork. I'm glad I didn't look through this on camera because apparently they do adult entertainment too. And there's a lot of inappropriate covers in here. No, I don't see the cool other one. But I mean, that one's right there. That's basically the cover for the Demons. They always do a great job on this artwork. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy that they've delved into doing these sets here that are like these special editions. I'm hoping they keep doing stuff like this because I think it's pretty cool. It just comes in this nice little cool case and everything. And it's just a nice little set, you know, with, like I said, some fantastic artwork. I'm going to put the J card back on. I normally don't save the J cards on these, but for some reason, like, I've been doing it with these box sets, like with Arrow ones as well. I'll keep the J card on there. So, yeah, that's it in a nutshell, guys, on what you get for the box set. And there's that one more time if you guys want to freeze it and read about more of the bonus features. So I'm going to go check this movie out, and I will come back in a little bit and do a review and let you guys know what I think. See you guys in a little bit. All right, guys. Well, I just finished watching Dario Argento's Phenomena. And I got to say, as far as Dario Argento movies go, this is probably one of his more stranger films. I'll just very briefly go over what the basic concept of this movie is. I'm not going to go too deep into detail. But for the most part, this movie is about a young woman who's played by Jennifer Connelly who has a strange connection with insects. And using that strange connection with insects, she helps track down a serial killer. In a nutshell, that's what this movie is about. In my opinion, I still think Suspiria, Deep Red, and Bird with the... Was it Bird? No. Is it Bird with the Crystal Plumage? What's the next name of it? Yeah, Bird with the Crystal Plumage. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name of that. I still think those three films are better. Not to say that this was a bad film, because honestly, I actually enjoyed this film quite a bit, because it still has all the elements of an Argento film. You know, it still has the stylized violence, the interesting camera placements, the interesting camera movement, the cinematography, the kind of extreme over-the-top scenes, fantastic soundtrack, which Goblin comes in to do the soundtrack for this movie again as well. But they take more of kind of a rock approach, more of a rock-themed soundtrack. You have songs by Iron Maiden. You have songs by Motorhead that really just help drive this movie and drive the intensity of the scenes. There are definitely some very, very, very memorable scenes in this. Just because, in my personal opinion, it's not as good as those other 3 films of his that I mentioned, doesn't mean that you're not going to have a good time with this. I mean, this is still going to please any Argento fan for sure. So I definitely enjoyed the film. It just, as far as a movie and his, filmography, those other 3, they're hard to top. Those are really, really, really good. I mean, masterpieces almost in my opinion. But like I said, you're still going to have a great time with this because you have all the elements we've come to know from Argento. They're definitely presented in this film. This is no different. You're still going to have a great time with it. We're going to talk a little bit about the presentation here. This is a 4K. And according to this, I'm not sure what the source is because it doesn't say this comes from the original camera negative, but it just says it's a new 4K restoration of all 3 versions of the film. And it's also presented in HDR10. This looked really good. I was definitely impressed. It doesn't look as good as Suspiria, which was another Synapse release, but I think a lot of that HDR and a lot of the stuff that made Suspiria so good is the fact that it was so colorful. And this movie doesn't have a whole lot of color in it. It does a little bit, and the parts there are color look fantastic. But overall, I mean, the HDR really helps, and you really see that in the color. You see that in the reds of like the flower. You see it in, on automobiles, just the reds, the yellows. You see it in the trees, the greens, the dark, bold color. It really looks good. Your blacks are, solid blacks. Your whites are solid whites. The face texture comes across really nice. It looks really, really good. The film overall has a good amount of grain, but it's not a ridiculous amount of grain. It's nice and it's nice and leveled. It's nice and light. It doesn't look, it's clean, but it doesn't look overly cleaned up like they did a lot of stuff to it to make it look like a brand new movie. This looks like a film that you would see in whatever year it was, 84, 85. This looks the way that it should look. And I like the fact that it has the grain in it, but it's not distracting by any means. It looks really good for what they did. The HDR, like I said, definitely helps with those bold colors and blacks, and it really looked good. And a little bit of color there looked fantastic. Like I said, it doesn't have a lot of color, but a little bit that wasn't there, I was definitely impressed by. As far as audio, you get, let's see. So the version that I watched, first of all, you do get 3 versions of this film. You get a version that's 116 minutes, 110 minutes, and 83 minutes. So basically you have the Italian version, the international version, and the Creepers version. I looked up which one is the best one to watch, and they said the Italian, which is the 116, and that's the one that I watched. And as far as the audio goes for that, that's the Italian DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 and 2.0 stereo soundtracks. It says it's derived from the original 4-channel Dolby stereo elements. I had no issues with the sound. I thought the dialogue was really good. I had no issues listening to what anybody was saying. When the music was playing, the soundtrack sounded so good. It was loud, vibrant, just in your face. It really, really helped with those scenes. It really brought those scenes to life with that Iron Maiden music and Motorhead and Goblin soundtrack. Like I said, it's a lot heavier rock songs, and it really filled the room. It sounded solid and full, and I was definitely impressed. It's like I said, especially when the music was playing. It really, really was awesome. Overall, Synapse has a really good release here. I would definitely recommend it. This is the first time, I don't know if they've done it before, but this is the first time I've seen them have this little like collector's edition hard pack. And it's really, really cool. You get this cool case. Nice, solid, protective hard case. You get the movie. You get 3 copies of the movie. You get a poster. You get this cool little book right here that talks a lot about the film. There's a lot of information in there. So yeah, it's a definitely a really good release, and I hope they do more of this. I'd love to see more of this from Synapse, following the footsteps of Arrow, and put out more of these special edition releases. Yeah, the artwork's great, and here's this again too, and just like I said, the little attention to detail. I mean, look how great that that artwork is. It's so cool. It's very vibrant. It jumps off the the packaging. It's just awesome. And it's not overly expensive. I think I paid maybe $30 for this, which in my opinion, for 3 versions of the film, a poster, a book, a collector's edition, cool artwork, a great 4K restoration, nice soundtrack, it's well worth it. I will link it in the description below where you can get this on Amazon. So yeah, it's not like the best Synapse 4K I've ever seen. Like I said, that goes to Suspiria. That one's hard to top. But this one is definitely a worthy competitor. It's worth picking up. It looks good. It's probably going to be the best that this film has ever looked. And it's going to probably look the way that it should have if you went and saw it in the theater in the 1980s. So I definitely think if you're a fan of this and you're on the fence about it, in my personal opinion, I'm happy with this purchase, and I think you will be too. That's going to do it, guys. That's all I got for you today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Let me know you guys like what I'm doing. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Go pick up Phenomena. Or you know what? I'll even link down below. Go pick up Suspiria as well, because Suspiria is fantastic. Another Synapse release. Go pick it up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.